that's not for me. Yeah, that's not for me. 3, 2, 1. Everybody say get jaw, get grist out down. That's not for me. I went my way. I took that lead, stood on that.
All right, boom. You guys already know. You guys see it. Do I really need to introduce myself? It's Philly P. And you can see I have a special guest, bro. I got one of the hottest rapper, artists, musicians in Toronto right now. I got Spitty.
Jeez.
How you doing,
We out
man?
here, yeah. Feeling good, yeah. Feeling great. Appreciate you having me.
I appreciate you coming, first of all. Like,
Of
really.
course.
And I got to say, off the top, you came in with a fresh braid up, and I'm a little offended.
Yo, I'm just trying to keep it with the guys, you know.
Yeah,
Summertime, it's like try something new, you know.
I wish I knew I got the memo. I like, not saying this braid up is bad, but I'm
it's
just
clean,
saying.
bro. It's clean.
It's like, it was, what, 2 weeks old now?
Okay.
You know how quick it fades, bro. After the first week.
I know.
It's gone.
It's all good, bro. You gotta ride it out, and then it's all good. It's a matter of timing, bro. That's all it is. The jacket's looking clean, bro.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna have the camera cut off like till here.
I like that. Crop that, yo. Editor, crop that.
There you go. Yo, so how you doing? How's life right now, bro?
It's good right now, bro.
How's life?
Sun
with
shining. Sun shining.
Sun shining.
Life's good. But it's hella busy, bro. Can't lie. I don't really get too much sleep these days. Just on the grind. It's been busy and like it's nonstop. So just trying to keep pushing. The momentum's going. Trying to make things happen.
When everyone's sleepy, you grinding, eh? It's what
it just keeps going, you know.
Okay, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
But before we start, I wanna get people acclimated with you, man. Who is Spitty?
Who is Spitty?
Who is you, man?
Yeah, bro. I'm a rapper. You know,
Okay.
lyricist, songwriter. I was born in Florida.
Oh, hold up, pause that. There we go.
Let's go. You know.
I knew we had some sort of connection.
You're
bro.
from Florida?
Of course, yo.
Jeez.
West Palm Beach.
Jeez.
Let's go, bro.
Okay.
These guys call me every single time
That's
they get.
crazy, yo. I was born all the way in the north, bro. Jacksonville.
Woo!
Yeah,
Alligators.
Jacksonville. Yeah, bro. Yeah, alligators. You know.
There's a bar somewhere in there.
Working on it for sure. And then you know, but I moved up to Brampton after like a few years. So I mostly lived in Brampton, you know.
Oh.
That's where I was raised, and that's you know that's what I call home.
I guess it's cooler to say Florida though.
Yeah, but I can't rep that because if someone from Florida saw, they'd be like, "This guy's not from here yet."
It's true.
I was a little baby. But I got the dual citizenship, so that's pretty sick.
And that's what's important.
Yeah.
That's why we do it.
That's pretty sick.
Yo, I wanted to Oh, actually, yo, before I even get this far, I wanted to say this to Ryan in the back that no one can see this. We're talking about the Apple Oculus, whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, the Vision Pro.
Vision, and I was like, when last episode these guys were talking about it, and it's crazy. If you guys actually go back and listen to it, I didn't say shit, and the reason was because I didn't know what the fuck it was, and the reason being is because a man like me have YouTube Premium, and I have not seen a commercial since January, bro. I promise you, I ain't know shit that's going on in the world. I was so confused. I'm like, what is this product you motherfuckers talking about?
Jokes, yeah.
I'm suffering from success, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, that thing's pretty crazy though. They got that. The Oculus is a different one. The Meta Oculus. Some.
Yo, I just had a note right here. It literally just said, admit that you didn't know what the fuck Apple Oculus was.
True. Yeah.
I had to make sure I admit that. But yo,
That's jokes.
yo, I'm not a liar. Maybe I am, but like not today. So I want to talk about music, man. When did you decide to commit to music, yo?
When I decided to commit to music.
To commit, because a little further down, we're gonna talk about some other things that I noticed that you be doing. It's not everything's music, but I want to know when you commit to music.
Well, I've been making music for a long time, you know, since like over 10 years, 11 years ago, since I was in high school, you know. That's when I started. But I wanted to make music since I was a little kid, like since I was like 6, 7 years old. It was always a passion of mine, and then like it just took up like a long time to build even courage and seeing like other people in Brampton, Saga, like Toronto were doing it, like even people my age, you know, a little bit older. Seeing them do it, I was like, okay, I could do it too. So, you know, started going and like just started trying things, YouTube, SoundCloud. That was like before Spotify and all that.
Yeah.
Then did Spotify, all the streaming stuff, and then like just kind of try to keep pushing, you know, but like took mad years to like even like figure out what's working, what's not, and then started to build momentum. And then I'll say over the last like few years, started to build momentum. And then last year I just went all in. I was like, time to quit my job, like, and go all in on music. And so I've been doing that for like over a year now, you know?
It's crazy. How come you did that last year, not during the pandemic? If I might.
Because like I actually had this plan from time. Like I've been making music, like I said, like 11 years, and I had this like I don't know what 5-6 years in. Yeah, maybe 5-6 years in. I was like, yo, if this still doesn't like go nowhere in another 5 years, you know, then I'm gonna give myself like a year to just like push hard and go all in and see like how far I could really take it, you know. And if it still doesn't work, then I might try to figure other things out. Probably like not go back to like a 9 to 5 or something, but try to figure other things out that to make money basically, right? And so that's kind of what happened is like those 5 years approached, and like that was something I kind of set in my mind, and then sometimes when you set something, like as it comes up, you're like, oh damn, am I really gonna do it? And then it was like, yo, just had to stay true, you know? And so like during the pandemic, it was actually good because the key thing I was trying to do is like save money, you know, to have money saved so I could actually like be living off of it, like because everyone's got expenses, you know what I mean? Like, so how you gonna fund that like through music when you're starting out? It's hard to make money off music. So I had the savings, and so the pandemic was actually a good time because I was working in tech and IT. So I just worked from home, made my money, and there wasn't much to do to spend on, you know what I mean? So I ended up saving some good amount, and then finally was starting to build my own momentum, and then perfect timing, I was like, let me quit last year right before the summer, and now it's actually been a year, so like the year's kind of up, but I gave myself to my next birthday is what the really real thing was, which is like in August, so the end of the summer. And when that time comes, yo, we're gonna reevaluate and see how far we are and how much money I got and how I can keep pushing, you know. But right now, that's kind of like the journey.
But yo, I feel like you're past that stage already. You're already an artist, you know. Your music's out there. I've seen the views. I'm seeing the comments. Like, you can't have that type of mentality anymore. It's gone now, no?
That's the thing. Is like on one hand, it's like you see a lot of these accolades or like a lot of these views and things and engagement, and it's blessed, you know. But like that doesn't always relate or turn into money, you know. And like at the end of the day, you just need money to survive. Like I'm not trying to say I'm trying to become a millionaire or whatever, but like I'm not trying to say I need that right now. But right now, I just need to be able to make a living to keep doing it to then ultimately get to those higher levels, you know.
Especially with this economy.
Yeah. So basically, it's like in a certain amount of time, those savings will run out. You feel me? Like there's only so much savings you could have. And then I've been making money through music in certain ways, but the streams and stuff, that's like one of the lowest ways to make money, you know. The better ways are more like merch, if you can figure that out in a nice way. But I would say more like shows and then like grants, you know, things like that. If you can get some brand deals or sponsorships, stuff like that is when you can get like bigger bags, you know. So it's tricky. You got to figure out like a lot of different avenues to make your money to keep doing music, because the music itself doesn't really fund it until you're big, and then that's only if you stay independent. If you go to a label, then they take so much that it's still gonna be those other ways. I would say like a label is like, it's like kind of two things. One thing is like they give you money, but that money is like a loan, you know, like it's in advance. You have to pay it back through all the sales you make and stuff. So like realistically, you could like go and get that money yourself if you were big enough, if you had enough like backing you, and like go to a bank or something and get that money yourself, or go to a business and get an investor, you know. And then the other thing that the label kind of has though is the resources and the connections, you know. If you're independent, you're probably not going to end up on like a Jimmy Fallon or end up on like Ellen or something. I don't know, something big, like, you know, it might even be hard to get on like Hot 97 or some of these big like old media, I guess you could say. But that's the thing, is kind of old media is kind of like dying out. So the labels hold is kind of changing, you know. The way I see it is when I go on TikTok or Instagram, every platform or whatever is the same now, you know. Much music is basically just a TikTok and Instagram app nowadays. They're not really a channel no more, you know? So it's like when you're on these apps as an artist, as a person, whoever, you're literally competing with everybody. It's all even playing field. Back in the day, you had to pay mad money to get onto like some broadcast like channel. There was only so many channels people had. You know what I mean? Like it was a whole different game just like 20 years ago. And now it's like, it's way different. There's like a stat that like a third of the artists that labels are signing are ones they found because those artists already blew up on TikTok. Like they went viral on TikTok. That's what the labels found them. And then they signed them. 1/3 of the artists they signed. So it's like the artists are kind of already doing the work, you know?
Okay. All right. So with that being said, let's break it down to generations then. We have beforehand where they used to get the artists, the talent in clubs. We have, I want to say like around we just got out of this phase, the whole SoundCloud phase. And then now we have the TikTok phase. Out of the 3 phases I just named, which one do you think would have been better to live them or to grow a career in?
Probably now, bro. I think it's always getting better, to be honest. Like there's so many more artists, you know, that are popping off, and it's like in all forms of media, because I've seen this one thing that said like back in the day, like when we just used to watch TV, like on TV, there was only 80 shows, American shows being made in a year. Like on regular TV, you know? Now there's like 500 shows being made in Hollywood. Yeah.
Yo, there's too much,
There's
actually.
500 shows because of the way like all these streaming apps and stuff work, you know? So there's a lot more opportunity. There's a lot more people in the world too, you know? We just said like 8 billion people. So it's like, it kind of feels crazy that there's so much going on, but that's just the reality of like life. You know, there are people who are alive right now who are alive when there was like half as many people in the world, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we
yeah.
like grew so quick. It's like it's not even fathomable. And like nobody in history has ever been to where we've been because we're literally humanity going together. You know what I mean? So it's like it's just happening, bro. No one's really like predicting. It's just happening, and everyone's trying to figure it out. Same way the pandemic and stuff happens. Like everyone's just trying to figure it out, bro. But craziness, it's gonna keep happening.
Okay. Well, yo. So earlier on, you mentioned that you're getting money in different ways and whatnot, and I did stumble upon some of your a lot of your YouTube content and a lot of your outside content, like your skits, your vlogs and whatnot. So like, when did this happen? When did you decide to actually add that, or was that before the music?
No, that was definitely after, bro. The music was always been first, bro.
Okay, all right.
But to be honest, even back in high school, there was a couple times where like, you remember there was a thing that was popping, like the cinnamon challenge.
Oh my, yo, bro, that challenge alone almost killed me.
Yeah. Same ways.
Same
ways. Yeah, that was fun times though. So me and the homies, you know, we like, I don't know, like how your schools work. But we had like a spare, right? Like in the later grades. Yeah. And so like we just started doing dumb stuff, right? And so like that was the first one. We're like, okay, let's go do the cinnamon challenge. Go to the grocery store, get the cinnamon. We do it, and then we're like, yo, this is kind of sick. And then we started making a thing like Challenge Fridays, where like we just come up with new challenges, and then we would do them, and then like,
oh, it was you guys. It's you guys that's doing this.
And then sometimes we would film them and stuff, you know.
Yo.
And then like it was kind of fun. So like we did some crazy stuff, bro. Like habanero peppers and like all that kind of stuff. And then like what's it called? We did like pickled eggs and wasabi.
Those are all challenges?
All different challenges we did. One time we did a challenge where two mans had to eat a whole watermelon in one sitting, yo.
That's a challenge? Get out of here.
Yeah. Yo.
Get out of here.
No, but I don't know. This is a lot. This is a lot of water. This is a lot of water.
Don't threaten me with a good time, man.
It's the speed that gets you. It's the speed that gets you. We had one man who tried to like chuck the watermelon behind him, yo, and like hide it, and then we caught it on tape,
That's
yo.
crazy.
Running it back. But like, nah, the vlogs, that was like way back. But recently, like last year or the year before, I kind of realized like TikTok was popping off, right? But like even this year, I would say like TikTok's kind of slowed down. Like not as many artists have popped off in this year, like as compared to 2020 or 2021 or even 2022. And YouTube, the good thing about it is it's long form, you know, like it's the only platform where people really watch stuff that's like long, more than like a minute, basically. Like on the other apps you could do it, but it's really rare that you sit there and watch those long ones, you know. Like on YouTube, people will watch like 1 hour videos. Like you can watch video podcasts. Joe Rogan puts up like 3 hour podcasts, right?
Yeah, bro.
So it's a little different. And they introduce shorts. So basically, you could put your reels, your TikToks on YouTube. Just make them for the same, because it's like the same app on all three of them, right? Mm-hmm. And then those shorts viewers can convert into long form, which is way better, because then they're gonna watch like something like this or something long form where they really get your like your perspective or like get to know your personality or whatever. Yeah. And now I'm just testing out different ideas, and like I started going to this thing. It's run by House. You know House? It's like a weekends company. It's like an arts company. Okay. It's called House with like an X before the O.
Of course.
Yeah, and then they have a collab with YouTube Canada. It's called Concept, and they run events out of Daniel's Launchpad or whatever, Daniel's Artscape. And I started going to them and started just learning of like different ways and like seeing like how YouTube like has a lot of potential, because they're also the ones that monetize. You know, like Instagram. Even how I got like whatever 1,000 followers, many followers, it's like. You're not getting no money, you know? You get money on Instagram through like brand deals and that kind of stuff. Like Instagram doesn't pay you directly. TikTok only pays in like America. It doesn't pay here. But wow. YouTube actually pays once you get like a certain threshold. You just got to reach a certain number of like watch time and subscribers, you know? And then they start to pay you per ads. So that's like a whole different like way to get money. And like bigger YouTubers, like doesn't have to be that big. If you get like over 100K subscribers and they're actually watching your videos, you can make like good money. You make a living, you know? So it's like a whole different avenue. So right now I'm just testing different ideas. Every week I'm trying to different type of YouTube idea, like something that's like 5 to 15, 20 minutes, you know, just trying different things.
Okay, just putting out there, yo. Me and the boys might be pinning up a script or something.
Okay.
A skit, bro.
Let me know. I'm trying to get my acting bag up too.
Hey, that's all I'm saying, man. Just saying. We be writing shit. we be writing.
I'm down, bro. I'm down.
I wanted to
that YouTube era back in the day was like legendary. You know?
No, I wanted to make. Yo, do you guys notice YouTube forever has been king?
That's something I should have said too. Is like that's what I noticed too. Is like it came up like right when like Facebook came up. Like 2005 is when YouTube started, and it's still like the biggest one. Basically,
still going strong.
It's either that or TikTok that are probably getting the most views. Like, you know what I mean? And it's just legendary. Like no one like ever hates on YouTube.
It's just because I feel like if there's something I have to watch, it has to be on YouTube.
But it's Twitch though. You don't think Twitch?
Nah.
Twitch for live, yeah, like Twitch is better than YouTube Live, I would say, but like for like actual videos, like all the music videos are still going up on YouTube, like all the like sports highlights, like everything, podcast videos, like all the like key videos, and then that's just like not even talking about all the like people making content just for YouTube, you know?
Wait, can Twitch be used as like a search engine? Can I just go to Twitch and search up videos and shit?
Nah.
Okay.
People can like host some of their videos, like their lives, like keep clips. But it doesn't last forever, and it's not like that.
It's not the same.
It's live. Twitch is all about live. Twitch is sick though, but it's all live. Yeah.
It's not even the same category, Stefan. What was that? What was that?
You can have VODs.
Yeah, you
not
can have VODs.
Yo, YouTube is untouched, guys.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put right here like some sort of frame right here that's gonna say YouTube is untouched.
I like that. Yeah, shout out YouTube because they've been blessing me right now. I'm in the like YouTube program with Concept 2, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So this question right here, I want to ask because I was watching some of your behind the scenes film. Or video? Yeah. And I noticed one of them, you guys got harassed by some dude.
Oh, yeah.
And I was thinking,
that was
even
jokes.
before that, I'm like, yo, this might be mad fucking awkward to do, bro. I gotta ask you, how awkward was that?
What, doing the
video?
the video?
Was
I'm used to doing the videos. I don't even think about it, you know?
Like, even when people just walking?
No, I don't even think about that, yeah. I guess, like, that's kind of so crazy because, like, yeah, if you asked me, like, 10 years ago,
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm like, there's no way. Like, actually, like 10 years ago, like 2014 maybe, I shot a video like in that area, but never nothing like that. You know, it was more like to the side and low key and stuff, and like,
Yeah.
Like now I'm just chilling. You know, it's like now I don't even think about it. Like I realize like I don't know, people just go about their business mostly in most places, you know, and they don't really care. And like especially in Canada, they're just chill. They're just gonna like do their own thing, you know. In America, people might actually like say something, but they're not really gonna bother you. They might just stop and watch and be like, "Oh, sick." Like that's about it. You
so
know?
9 times out of 10, you don't even get bothered, really.
Nah.
I didn't expect that. For some reason, I thought someone was gonna say something.
Bro. Last year we went, like me and my boys. I took like they were like videographers, photographers. We went on this little tour to Pennsylvania and New York. And then on one of the last days, we were staying in Queensbridge.
Yeah.
And there's a Nas mural. It's like kind of new and it's like legendary because it's like in Queensbridge. And like I went there and I did like a New York State of Mind remix. And like literally my first take, I'm doing it live. Like my first take, some guy, like just some local man, this guy comes up and he sees me and then like I'm like, damn, I'm about to get punked, you know? And then he's just like, let's see what you got. And I spit and he's like, oh no, that was hard. And then he comes in right after and like, of course he's from there. He probably rapped on this beat like a million times, you know?
Yeah.
So he spits something, we have the video and stuff. It's sick, you know? It's just like, I don't know, people at most, if they're gonna say something, it's gonna be love, you know?
Oh shit.
No one's gonna stand there. I feel like the hate's all on the internet, you know? No one's gonna stand there to like hate on you.
Yeah, I do be hating on the internet, bro.
Yeah.
It's like you got time to marinate your hate, you know? So like I get that.
Yeah. Unless you're just whack. Maybe if you're doing something like just terrible, then like they might come and clown you like if you're just bad, you know?
Nah, especially in New York, bro, they gonna tell you when you bad.
Yeah.
Stefan, they gonna tell you when you bad. They gonna tell you when you bad.
That's the thing.
Bro.
That's the thing, right? So that's the thing is like I felt hella just like certified, you know? I was like, damn, all right, say less.
If they tell me I'm good,
Yeah.
nobody in Canada can tell me, bro.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and the thing is I did something kind of different on that one, and I went like double time. So I was doing like a crazy fast flow, and he was like, "Oh, you went on that like Twista flow and stuff," and I was like, "Oh, that's sick," you know? That's like if you're doing a fast flow and they compare you to Twista, that's like ultimate praise. You feel me? So
I was yo, I'm glad you brought that up. Speaking of flow, bro, your flows you're killing it with the flows.
appreciate you, bro.
I'm gonna get back on the track that you have with Norman. That also.
Oh yeah, we got a couple tracks. We got like 3 tracks.
Oh shit! Really?
like
This
3
one
tracks.
is
We have 1 track that's just us 2 though. Yeah.
Oh, okay. This has to be it because it was just you two. There was nobody else on this
Yeah.
one. We'll get to that in a second though. But
Yeah.
I wanted to just rewind. Talk about the
Yeah.
skits. What happens if you blow up on your skits before you blow up on your music? I just wanted to ask.
I feel like I've seen some people who do it too much. Like, there was this one guy from London. I forget his name, but he was making these like fake hood guy skits. He's always in the tech fleece. I forget his name, some Ash or something. But anyways, he was making music on the side, and I peeped that like low key because he just had it like in his bio, and I checked it, and I guess he wasn't really pushing it. You know, I think the key is if you do blow up like that, you make sure like you're still pushing your music. And then like people start to catch on to that and they are interested in that too, or you like weave it in. So with the content too is the key is like I've tried some things, but I'm trying to make sure that focus or there's some connection to the music.
Yeah.
And if not, it's really just something fun that I wanted to do, you know?
Okay, good. Because I was gonna say, bro, I'm actually a pretty big fan. Are you a fan of Twister? Because I do see the similarities.
Oh, the rapper? Yeah. Twist is hard, yeah.
Like, do you when you rap a verse, do you do like flow first, or do you go like words and then you try to fit the flow later? How does that
When I'm
work?
writing it?
Yeah, or do you think of the flow first?
I I would say, yeah, mostly I think of the flow first, or like
Uh-huh.
the melody or whatever. It kind of just comes, or like I'll do like a little quick recording or just like a quick take, and then like start to fill in the bars, you know, and then it just like go through however many lines I can figure out, and then go through more melody, flow, and then just keep going.
Yeah.
And like I just like to sit there and just knock it out, you know. I hate to like leave a verse unfinished, so.
Yeah, like again, no knock on your writing skills, but the flow is crazy, man.
Yeah,
Like I
respects.
found myself going back, going like, oh, I want to hear how exactly he said that word right there, or like how he carried out this verse.
Yeah.
Cause like you ever fucking watch a Disney, and you see a little bouncing ball in the words.
Oh, yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
it's like,
Yeah. I should make one of those. Yeah, that's actually a sick idea.
yeah.
I should make one of those as just like a lyric video.
So yeah, the music that you had with Norman.
Yeah.
This video, I want to make sure I know exactly which one this was, cause I wrote it down. Lockdown.
Yeah, lockdown.
See, when I first heard it, I thought you wrote it during the lockdown, but I realized, wait, was it that?
Nah, it was,
Okay,
it was like the craziest coincidence though, because we made it in November 2019,
Yeah.
and then like we made the video in January 2020.
That's lockdown.
Yeah, and then like we literally were about to drop it like in April, like it was already set. And then the lockdown started in March, if you guys remember, March 2020.
Yep.
And then, like, we were literally on the phone, like, bro, like, this is crazy. Like, we're going to drop this, like, in lockdown and stuff. And we dropped it. And people were just like, what the hell? How did this happen? Like, did you guys do this right now? Like, people were so confused. Half people thought we, like, shot the video, like, in the lockdown. They're like, yo,
That's exactly what I
what are
thought.
these guys doing? And, like, we're like, nah, we made that before. And, like, it was just wild. We had to, like, people thought, like, I don't know. People thought we were, like, lying. Like, we did it, like, low-key. I don't know. It was some crazy thing. But then, like, the song did pretty well. To be honest, at that point, it became my biggest song ever.
I could see why. Even the
And,
video was it looked like Director X took care of that, bro.
Yeah, the video. Yeah, it was. We put in work. It was like sick, so it turned out sick. And then, man, we thought it was gonna be like just the one. We thought we were about to become like, you know, worldwide famous because we made this song called Lockdown when the world had lockdown. But you know, it didn't happen. Some other bigger artists made some songs called Lockdown. Theirs are bigger, you know, but it's all good.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
It'd be like-
Ours is still a banger though.
I'm not gonna lie. No, it's
still
a
rings
banger.
off, yeah.
It's automatic on my list. On my play. It was added on my playlist, bro.
Yeah.
You're gonna have at least one extra monthly stream on that
I
one.
like that.
I got
Now
you.
that one still goes hard, yeah. And we never were talking about like that kind of lockdown. We were just talking about like, you know, you just lock down, like you pull up and just lock it down. You know what I mean?
When you guys actually listen to the song, which I'll probably have playing in the background, listen to the lyrics because it has nothing to do with the pandemic. I
Nothing,
promise.
because we didn't even know that was not even like something that was even started in November 2019. Like that didn't exist.
I should know because I went back to make sure. I'm like, bro, there has to be. Like,
It was crazy, yo. It was
has to
crazy
be.
coincidence.
It's right
It was like-
there.
It was like, how could this happen? You know, it's like I don't know. Something
Oh.
just line up like that. That's all I gotta say.
All right, so you and I, we met at physically for the first time met at the Summer Dream Tour.
Yeah, the Dream War tour.
the
Yeah,
Dream War
yeah.
tour, I'm
The
sorry,
Dream War,
yeah.
no, the Dream War summer tour. Yeah,
So
might be called the Summer Dream Tour. Actually, you're probably right.
Summer, Dream, and Tour. Those words are in it,
Yeah.
100%.
No, that might be actually what the tour is called, but the company's called Dream War.
Okay, so
Yeah.
how did that come together? If I may.
Yeah, Dream War is like a organization that runs events in Toronto. I linked up with them in 2021.
Yeah.
That's when the pandemic kind of was easing up, like, and people started to do events in like August. I would say August 2021, and I did an event with them in December. They were doing these events at Clinton's, which is a venue downtown in Toronto.
Right.
Yeah, and those are events like showcase. A lot of people do those types of events. Like you get like 10 artists, whatever, 5 to 10 artists, and then you all get a set. You all bring your people. You get a cut of the tickets, you know, that type of thing.
Mhm.
And then they just expanded that. And even back then, the person who runs it, Danica, she was telling me that like they used to do tours back before too. And then so that day she was telling me they're gonna start it up again, and it just took a while because of the pandemic restrictions and all that. And then like, you know, if it eased up, so I think they started them up like late last year or this year. I think it might have been late last year. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they've done a few now, like here in America, you know, and they just travel around. And then what they do is they just book out the cities, and they get different artists who are down for the different shows, and they travel around together. And I guess their team kind of handles the logistics, and you just have to be the artist and do the thing. And yeah.
Honestly, I think that's crazy. It's freaking amazing.
It's a pretty crazy concept that I think people are pretty like sleeping on. I think like if they just presented it right, like did the right videos or whatever, and like just really showed how they're popping off like with it, then it could really do well. I think the big thing about everything is like your story and how you tell it. You know, like make everything seem like epic or exciting. Then like people will feel like it is. You know, like if you like, I realize like 95% of people aren't gonna know like 95% of what you're talking about because like they're not always into what you're doing or like in your head, you know. So you really got to break it down like it's a brand new person. That's how you gotta. That's how you really present all your content or whatever. And so that way, like, and like make it seem like, yo, it's the thing, you know. Everything's gotta seem like it's got importance. Otherwise, like, why even throw it up, you know?
Again, I only say that because everyone who went on stage they slapped. And the thing is,
yeah, that concert was just sick, bro.
yeah, I went with Stefan, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not a hater, but like, there's a small part of me that sometimes I'd like to see people bomb. Right, so I'm just there. I'm waiting for someone to bomb just in case. I'm like, I wonder if anyone's gonna bomb. Right?
That sounds like a hater. That sounds like a hater move.
No. I'm not a hater though. I'm not a hater. I promise. So
That's a hater.
So I'm over here waiting, and then everybody who comes up kills the set.
Yeah.
Kills the night. And yo, I was actually impressed because this is not the Toronto type of music that I thought was gonna pop up. Again, I'm not saying people are bad. When people think Toronto music, you know what they think.
There's some of that, yeah, but
like again, everyone came in. There's different flows. This tour was actually pretty great. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty glad. I went.
Diverse set of acts, yeah, and a lot of them I know too. Like Norman was fire, Juice and Bitter and Broke, Noel, like a lot of sick artists. Some other ones, yeah, but fire.
Yo, so speaking of obviously Toronto music, I wanted to ask if people are, like me, have a wrong idea of what the Toronto music scene is. Like again, like I said, when I think of Toronto music, I think of like hard hood, I don't know, heavily auto-tuned music. Am I looking at the wrong place?
I think there's kind of a couple different like lanes of it. There's definitely that's like the drill, the trap, like the hard dark stuff. That's like what people know, and like what I think a lot of like is what's kind of popping is known as the Toronto scene. But then people sleep on like the fact that there's a lot of other artists that like pop off from the area that do other types of music, you know, like I mean, and hip hop, like maybe not, they're not as big, but like even in other ways, like there's like artists like freaking like Jesse Reyes popped off from here, and like Alessia Cara and Toby, and like Mustafa the Poet. Yeah, Toby's from Brampton. Yeah.
Say honest.
Everyone's from Brampton. Yeah, shout out Brampton. You already know. Alessia Cara's from Brampton. You already know.
Yeah.
Tory Lane's from Brampton, but you know he might get locked up. I don't know. Anyways, but I would say there's kind of two different lanes, and there's that other lane that like, you know, me and a lot of other people are in. It's really diverse. Like it's just like there's no really way to box in it. It's just, everyone's just doing their own thing and just making like fire music. The sound is so all over. You know, it's like because that's just how the city is. It's like there's so many cultures like mashed into one, you know? And like we're kind of newer into hip hop versus like New York, you know? So there's not like that like driving force, I guess. And it's just crazy. It's sick though. You can do anything, like, and like the thing is a lot of other artists too been popping off from here like online, you know? And they're from here and you don't even realize that like they're going crazy, like getting hundreds of thousands of streams, like just doing things off like TikTok and stuff. People, there's like a person got like 3478, and you ever heard of this guy? This guy's making millions of streams from his bedroom, bro, in like Kitchener or some shit. Some dude like Akintoye or like Don Valley and stuff, bro. It's like mad artists just like going crazy. These guys probably have like way more streams than all the like obvious like hood rappers you might think of, but it's just like it's a different game, you know? It's a different game.
Yo, that's the perfect way to put it. It is a different game. Like I do feel like I've been looking at, because I went afterwards. I'll admit every artist I seen, or most of it, I think, or all the ones I can remember, I searched them up, and everyone had at least one or two songs that I had to add to my playlist. So I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is crazy, because I spent how many times? You can ask my friends. I spent.
Talking about all the artists at the Dreammore show.
Oh yeah, the Dreammore show.
Oh yeah. They're fire.
Everyone was a banger.
Fire.
And it pissed me off because I'm like, bro, where were you guys when I was looking for music? Like, what was this? Like, how come I just now figured out? Like it. And one of the biggest things that Toronto take, like one of the biggest slander that we have is that Toronto does not help its people out. Like the artists don't help each other out and rise up.
Yeah, Screwface
City is what they called us, I think it was.
Screwface Capital. Yeah.
Screwface Capital, yeah. So I want to ask, from your experience, do you feel like that's changing?
Yeah, it's for sure changing. Like in this side of the space, it's definitely changing. Maybe not, it's still in like the hood side because they have their own like politics, you know what I mean? So it's like it's a little different, but if you don't have that, then like it's definitely changing. A lot of artists are like, I try to collaborate with a lot of artists. You know, I've made like whole projects that are like mad collaborative, you know, and have I've had songs with like 5 artists on them and like different things like that. So they're trying to change the game up, and other people are doing that too. I was at an event yesterday that's happening. It's called Camp, you know, run by Beat Cave. They host these like songwriting camps, but it's like open. It's like anybody could just buy a ticket. So like 100 artists buy a ticket. There's like producers in each room, and there's like 10 rooms. And
like a summer writing camp?
Yeah, and you just bounce around like as an artist, and you write on songs, and you make demos, you know? And it's like, it's sick, and you can connect with all the artists, like 100 people. So it's like, is like that kind of stuff's happening, you know. So like the city's definitely changed, and like also there's a lot of all these organizations doing like the infrastructure and the media that people need too, you know, like podcasts like this, like all the kinds of like other types of media that are popping off. That's like how you take the artist and like really like showcase them and like show that they're serious, you know, and like and give that like full perspective on them, because like other cities, they have like all these big companies already working out of there, you know, like the big companies that like come to like Canada and stuff, like Complex or whatever, like they don't like have like, they're not doing videos out here the same way they're doing in America, you know. They might do like articles and stuff, but they don't have that media infrastructure. So like now people are building it here, so which is pretty sick.
We're
Small, yeah, like people like from us, like on the grounds up, and then even bigger people like The Weeknd. I was saying he has a company house, you know, like other people like Manifesto and Unity and all these companies, they do big things. So
it's time to retire that name, guys. We actually are helping ourselves out. And again, I only say this because I'm trying to get this whole negativity out of Toronto's name out. I'm trying to put respect on Toronto's name.
Yeah. I would say like that whole space is there if you want it. There's definitely a lot of artists that still try to just make it with their clique. There's like that feeling, I guess, like you come up with your people and you want to like just make it with them, and you got that little mob or whatever, you know, and like that's like that story, and people always try to ride that out, and I think you get stuck in that, you know, and then you feel like you don't know how to approach people. But a lot of other people, we've just been in this world of just like being open to it. And so it's really up to them, you know, how you want to be.
Okay. All right. So I realized that on top of all that, you really do like your fans. And the way I know this, I don't know if this is weird or not, but I realized you have a whole Discord, bro. Is that for the fans?
Yeah. Shout out to
I couldn't join,
yeah.
but you gotta accept me, by the way.
Nah, I don't think I gotta accept you.
You said waiting for acceptance, man.
Oh, maybe because you try to just join it. Yeah. Okay, I'll check it out.
What's going on, bro?
I'll check it out. Yeah, got to unlock. Yeah, my bad.
Yo, what's the story behind the Discord? How come you decided to make that?
Yo, that's just another avenue, bro. Test out any platform, you know. Like, I was at some talk the other day. This guy from Bandcamp was talking. You know Bandcamp? You know Bandcamp?
I don't.
It's like it's like another streaming app basically, but it's like before streaming apps. It was like an online app, and then you can like do pay what you want. So it's like it's like people can buy the album, or they can pay $0 or like whatever price you set. It's got a lot more customization. But anyways, he's just doing a talk, and he's saying like he's promoting Bandcamp, but he's saying like, yo, you should be on every platform, you know. So yeah, like Discord was just another way of like doing that. And during the pandemic, it was really popping off because everyone was just looking for different online things. That's why like Clubhouse popped off and all these things, you know, because everyone was just stuck and like they just wanted a different way to like communicate or express or whatever, you know. So Discord was another one that was already big, and it just got even bigger. And if you build a community, like it's a good place because like there's a lot of different customization you could do on Discord that like, I mean, like Instagram, that's not a place. Like they have the broadcast channel, I guess now, but that's like one way, you know. On a Discord, you could have like people, your fans, just talking to each other, you know. Like I have like things set up where it's like collab or like artwork feedback and stuff, or something like song feedback, and I don't even have to always be inputting because other people will just chime in, you know. So
like it really builds that community.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess that really does, because when you have that personal connection with an artist, it really does become a whole different connection. And that's actually really smart. I saw that and I'm like, ooh, that's clutch. Yeah, that's clutch. Artists need a Discord.
Yeah, man. The way I see it is like, yo, if you really feel like you're gonna be some huge like Drake, like Weeknd level artist, then like at this level, when you only have like some tens, hundreds, whatever fans, like, yo, you might as well just talk to them, because like they're like the OGs. Like if you're gonna be that big when you have millions, you're gonna, like, if you talk to these people, you're gonna remember them. They're gonna be like the ones who are riding out for you like 10 years later. They're gonna become your friends basically, you know what I mean? Because they probably come to every show and stuff and be a whole crazy experience. So it's like, why not do that while you can, until it gets to the point where you post something and you get like 1,000 comments in a minute and you can't even reply. Like when it's like that, then it's like, okay, I did my job, you know. Like now it's like I can't do it anymore.
Yo, there you go. Now you can start shouting out people from the page or the Discord.
Yeah.
Like, hey, remember my number one day one, Zero.
Exactly. Yeah.
You always have a shout out for a song. Boom.
Yeah. Exactly. exactly.
Yo, life hacks. All right, yo. So these guys, they've been clowning me on my rapping skills.
Jeez.
It's fine. They clown me a lot, but this time I'm not gonna rap. But I got. Yo, what'd you say? What'd you say? You say it was terrible? It was not even that bad. God dang, man.
Your friend that should tell you the truth.
All right, yo.
That's crazy.
Anyways, yo. This time I want to ask if you can help me with a bar, bro. We'll do a little collab bar. It's gonna be quick. It's gonna be 2 lines. I'll do 1 line. You do the next.
Okay.
All right. It's gonna be easy.
But the only game.
The only reason is because these guys clown me. So if it fucks up, they'll be on both of us.
All right.
All right. Boom.
All right.
So I'm gonna set the scene. We want to get Kyle Lowry back on the Raptors.
Okay.
All right. He just got taken out in the finals, and we're in a position right now. We're gonna write 2 lines, and
Okay.
we want to bring Lowry back to the Raptors.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna start.
Okay.
All right. Things haven't been looking so good since you left us last year.
That's the bar?
That's what? Wow.
Wait, things haven't lasted because that's last year. Wait, and then I gotta say, okay.
Just finish it.
Oh, okay.
Things haven't been the same since you left us last year. You want to bring him back home?
I don't even know how to. Okay, we need you back home. Get you paid like a cashier.
Ooh. I'm gonna continue. All right, hold up. Cashier. All right. Get you a nice sweater made out of cashmere. Ooh. Ooh. There you go. That's a bar.
That's a bar.
One more, finish us off.
We say. What'd you
Got you a nice sweater made out of
say?
cashmere.
Jeez. We brought back Pirtle. Now bring that ass here. Cause you know Kyle Lowry. Hey, pause.
Nah, you don't have to pause that one. You don't have to pause that one, bro. That was a bar. Nah, I rate it. That's how we, and that's why you're the professional, man. That's why you're the
I like that.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. That was actually kind of cold. Now, if I could find a way to mix that, I will. I will.
Throw the beat under. Hey.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw the ether beat behind
Yeah,
it.
the
bro.
attitude. Yeah. The ether beat. Jeez.
Yo, tell them your original bars.
No. Anyway.
Damn.
We don't need to go all that way. So, question: if you were out of everyone on the tour outside of Norman that you want the Dreamer tour, I want to get some names out. Again, outside of Norman, because you had 3 tracks with him now.
Yeah. That's the guy.
Who's someone that you think you would want to be your next feature on your song?
Next feature? Well, there was right after Norman, there was like a band, Bitter and Broke.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
Yo, they did a collab with his name escapes me. That one artist, the little collab rap thing, his song.
Yeah.
Instantly, Big Juice instantly on my phone right now.
Yeah.
Listen to it at least 20 times.
Yeah.
Your remedies, cold.
Yeah, so Big Juice is hard too. And then, but me and Bitter and Broke have already been working on some stuff. Like we already had a jam that they recorded.
Oh.
But getting them on like a proper track too would be next level. Because we did like a live of a song that I already made. You know what I mean? That's gonna come out soon.
Yeah.
But doing a full track would be sick. So that's someone for sure. And then
Something with the band instrument. Something about them instruments.
yeah.
Cold.
It just changes it up. You know, right now I'm so used to doing just like type beats or working with producers online that you get like a set beat and you don't really change it up and how it is how it is, which is cool because it gives me some structure. But when you work with a producer and they're like really making it live and that, it gives it that depth and like there's so many elements, like it doesn't just stay like constant, you know, and it gives it really like a full song feeling. So it's different.
Yeah. No, again, like I don't know, like
and they're crazy talented.
I don't know their individual names.
Yeah, it's Jay, Yoshi, and Aaron.
Who's on the keys? Do you know?
In the back?
Yeah.
That's Aaron, yeah.
Yo,
and then he does the voice box
What was
thing.
that? Yo.
Yeah, that's like the Dr. Dre, you know?
That was cold. This
Yeah.
man busted out the voice box, and I was like, yo, I don't know what
Yeah.
he's doing, but my man's carrying right now.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Yeah, he does that still. That's Aaron, yeah.
Oh, bro, and then who's I'm just asking right now, 'cause
Yeah.
I love these guys, bro. Who was lead guitar? Who had the solo?
On this side, right?
Right
yeah,
side.
Yeah, that was Yoshi, yeah.
Yoshi?
Yeah.
And I'm guessing he was lead?
Yeah,
That guy's
Yoshi,
cold as
yeah.
well, bro.
And then in the bass, right? It was
And bass
Jay,
was
yeah.
God, the whole goddamn trio was heat.
Yeah.
That's all I had to say. I just wanted to big them up one time because
Yeah, they're
their
crazy.
first song, and then plus when they came through with Remedies, I was like, bro.
Yeah, they're different, yeah. Shout out Bitter and Broke, yeah.
I'm actually kind of mad you guys took a minute to set up, but it was worth it.
That's that band transition, yo. That's that band transition.
Yo, it's
for,
fucking killer, bro.
Yeah, that's why like concerts like I don't know, proper concerts, whatever, always supposed to like take so long to transition because they got all these instruments, you know? Like regular like rap showcases, you just like artist comes off, the next artist already coming on the stage, you know?
Yo, and I'm like, yo, you guys are back to back to back. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, let's go.
It's different.
Let's
I like
go.
how they had it set up actually where like the next like sometimes the artist would introduce the next one, you know,
Yeah.
kept the flow going. It was sick.
So is the tour done?
That was it. That was like the fourth one, I think. Yeah, they do like like 4 or 5 shows each time, which is good. Like, you don't want to be on the road or whatever like too long, you know.
Yeah. So wait, which cities did you guys end up hitting?
Oh, but I wasn't in the tour.
Oh, what?
Nah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
This whole time, I thought you were.
Nah. Shout out the tour though.
Yeah, shout out the tour. Now, cause I'm actually kind of interested in that tour.
Yeah.
All right, it's okay. I'll do my research.
Yeah.
Niagara, Ottawa, Toronto, and London. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they be moving around, but like, I've done some tours on my own, you know, so I'm kind of used to it. So
Okay.
we were talking though about like doing a 1-2 shows. Like, it's just right now I'm a little busy, so I couldn't commit to the whole thing.
So
But
do you like book shows on your own?
right now, yeah, bro, I do everything on my own, so it's mad hectic.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm guessing it's just email and whatnot. I have no idea how these work.
Yeah, well, the way they probably do it, like with venues and stuff, is like emailing the venues or like whoever is a promoter there or whatever. The way I've done it sometimes is also like you could just like festivals, like some of them just have like open applications, right? You just like apply,
Yeah.
and then some festivals or showcases or shows or whatever, you just find the email or you find like another type of event that's happening there, find the promoter, just basically find anyone you could talk to, you know, however it is, and try to find a way in. But I don't really do the whole like booking myself when I did the whole tours, because like when you're going to a new city, like you're not gonna really have like fans there, you know, so who's gonna come? You gotta go and bring people. So I find it better to join an event that's already happening there. If there's like a local showcase that's happening in like, you know, I went to like New York, Baltimore and stuff, Philly, then like you just join that, and then they have their own crowd, and now you're performing in front of them, and you're like the guy from Toronto, Brampton, whatever, and like just presenting yourself. So that's how I did it. But like the way they do it with the group, it works, because then like your whole group each brings a little bit of people, and you got to promote it and get like people to come, because you want to like have new people coming out, you know.
Okay.
But from what I saw, the Toronto show was sick, you know.
It was beautiful. Like it filled up. It really did fill up. I wasn't expecting it to, but I guess the promotion killed it that time.
Yeah.
They really did. All right, man. We're having a great time in this interview, but I ran out of questions for you, bro.
Jeez,
I
yeah.
kind of ran out of questions for you. You know what that means,
Damn.
bro? That means we might have to cut it. What's up?
You performed at Boiler Room, no?
Nah.
Oh, I thought you performed at Boiler Room.
What's Boiler Room?
That's sick. Well, Boiler Room is like a DJ event.
Oh.
Behind a DJ.
You could pull it off.
I
to be
guess
honest.
I guess they have some performer.
No,
I actually
artists performing.
yeah, I actually want to learn how to perform, like do DJing. But they did, yeah, exactly. They did have some performers.
Yeah.
But they were more in that space, you know. It wasn't nobody that was like strictly rap. But yeah, Boiler Room was sick though. I was just there to have a good time. Can't lie, it was a lit day.
I just want to know exactly what they did. But like, so are we talking about like DJs coming with their set?
So
Yeah, they
Boiler
had-
Room is like a giant festival. It started off in Germany.
That is so random.
It's very, very huge in Europe, and it made its way over to Toronto.
It's just as big in Toronto.
Yeah, it's like Toronto, Montreal, like you know, Kate Trinata.
Yeah.
Like he got famous, kind of like he was already kind of famous, but he got like really famous through this like Boiler Room set that was in Montreal. And that's like one of the most famous Boiler Room set. If you look at Boiler Room on YouTube, I think it's like one of the first ones that comes up. It's like one of the most famous
Probably
ones.
what I'm gonna do. It's probably what I'm
But like Boiler Room, the real concept is like in a room that's like small,
yeah.
and like the way the interesting setup is that like everyone can be around the DJ. So like the DJ's performing and he's on a stage, but then like right behind him is this mad crowd,
Oh, it's
and
like,
there's
yeah.
a crowd in front.
What's that one guy who throws cake on people? It's like that.
Steve Aoki.
Yeah, it's like-
yeah. Well, he's a DJ too. He probably does that too. But
No?
Boiler Room's like an event that's just like that. But then this one was outside at Woodbine Beach, so they had
Oh.
3 stages. But even at all the 3 stages, you had people on the stage like behind the DJ, and then just like thousands of people in the crowd.
So it's like dead in the middle or something.
It's not. It's on the stage. Bro. Like in the
So
main.
people are on the stage.
In the main stage, it's on the stage, and the other ones, it's like
Oh.
it's more like low key. It's still on a stage, but it's like it's just like crazy. There's people everywhere.
That
It's
sounds
people-
kind of crazy.
It's
yeah.
crazy. It's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
DJ's like right in the middle, and everyone's just crowded.
That sounds like a good time though.
It's crazy, bro. Yeah, it's sick.
Hey, I'm gonna look into
Everyone's
that.
turning up, bro. It was like a day party too. It was like 3 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Yeah, I might pull up for like 7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Yeah, I think that's what I was there for.
Yeah.
It's like a cool like 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
cool.
it went on a bit longer,
Yeah,
but yeah.
respectable hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, my guy. All right, so this part here is one of my favorite parts. Is where you get to talk to the crowd personally. You know, plug in whatever you need to plug in, bro. The world is yours. The world is your oyster. Right here. Let them know what's going on with Spitty. Anything coming up?
Okay, sick. When's this coming out?
Whew, you got at least a month.
It's coming out in a month.
At least a month, yeah.
Okay. Well, in a month, okay, I got new tracks dropping. My whole thing this year is I'm dropping a song a month. So every month I'm dropping a song. In July, I got a song coming out in the middle with another artist from Brampton. So stay on the lookout for that. And then I'm about to hit Vancouver at the end of July. First time out in Vancouver. Anybody watching in Vancouver, hit me up. Be there from July 28th to August 4th. Then I'm flying to LA August 4th to the 18th. Second time in LA, trying to connect back with some artists, cook up some music videos, and anyone out there, cook up. Trying to do some shows out there too, so let's see. And then I'll be back here. I have a performance for this festival in Vaughan. It's called Vaughan International Festival, and I'm performing there August 19th. I don't even know if the tickets are on sale yet, but when this is out, probably out. So just check it out. Check it out. Logo Spitty. You'll find it at Spitty95 on all social platforms, and Spitty SPITTY on Spotify, Apple, all that good stuff. YouTube, we're talking about YouTube. I'm on there too, making some crazy videos, and just on the grind, yo. It's nonstop. We out here, yo. Mad love to the podcast for having me on, bro. My God, Philly rapping. It's blessed times, yo.
And again, appreciate you coming. We had a good time here.
Yes, sir.
We learned, and Stefan's just in the back mean mugging me, so I'm just going to end it here, guys. As you guys know, it's the Overthinkers. You can catch us on YouTube. You guys see our videos. You guys see what we're dropping right now, bro. We have people coming, and we need you guys to watch. We need you guys to support, and please do so. Catch us on the street. Say what's up. We out.
Bang.
Spotty yachty bumping in the Lex. Had ambitions as a rider, but knowing I'm next. I don't toil, your time is money. I don't care about your checks. I've been living good, B. I've been living blessed. I'm trying to hit the road, let the dice roll. Wake up every